time, I'll be on the build.
Welcome back to Beyond the Build. This is season 8. I'm Mike the Wrench, and this is the Widebody Hellcat Charger we're gonna be building. If you're not familiar with Speed Society or what Beyond the Build is, this is our behind the scenes look at everything that goes into our sweepstakes cars. We partnered up with Forza Tuning for this one. Check out all the other Forza Tune builds we've done. So we're expecting this to be about a 3-4 day build. Brandon from Forza couldn't be here because his schedule's so busy, but he's gonna be working with us remotely for any help we might need, or with the tune. Once we're done, he's gonna dial that in. Our goal for this car with all the parts going on it is we should be at about 1,000 wheel horsepower. So this car will be a beast on the street with all that Forza reliability we've come to know. All right, enough talking. Let's get to building. Truck shows up and I'm back here getting wood.
New truck, huh? Run back.
Way out back.
We're gonna go find it.
All right.
Oh snap! It's also one of the best days. Delivery of a new vehicle. Uh-oh, what do we got here?
Just a little something.
Uh-oh. It's like the best days when you give away a car. Second best days when you get a new car delivered.
Yep. It's sick. I don't think I've seen a wide body.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen one of these either.
I haven't seen a wide body. There's the 2020, so.
Brand new.
Yep.
Oh, what's up, Morgan?
What up?
Dude, look at this thing.
First time.
Sounds familiar.
This thing's freaking loaded. You got the Red Laguna leather seats. It's already got a carbon steering wheel. And it's the 4-door. Woo!
What?
This thing is badass.
All right, guys, it's time for another season Beyond the Build. First things first, Ramel got the stickers on the car because we're in a huge time crunch, but we got to do a baseline dyno before we get it on the rack and start this build. So let's get to that and then start building. There you go. On a Mustang, 609, 674.
Hey.
150. Cool.
Pretty good for stock.
Hey, good baseline. Happy with it. Today on Beyond the Build, we already have the car completely disassembled. So we're gonna get started with some stuff on the bottom, especially to strengthen the drive line. First, the drive shaft is a known weak point, so we're gonna replace that with a drive shaft shop aluminum drive shaft. And then we're also gonna strengthen the diff with the performance development diff brace, because with all this power, you're gonna need some strength back there. And then to top it off, we're gonna move over to the Cook's exhaust. It's a beautiful exhaust. We're gonna run that all the way out the back, get it all clean, and it's gonna give us a nice, amazing sound on this build. This morning when I got in, I noticed the radiator had been leaking just a little bit. It's got a little drip, so we pressure tested it, confirmed the leak. We got one on the way, it should be here this afternoon, so we'll get that in as well. That's it for today. Enough talking, let's get to work. It's time to finally put in the performance development differential reinforcement integration system, and that's basically gonna keep you from turning into one of those viral videos on the internet of the diffs exploding. It's also gonna help eliminate wheel hop. It also helps with the torsion on the diff. It really just helps you put the power to the ground safely and effectively. And with this, you have to be careful, because if you leave the bolts out of this for too long, the case will start to leak. So they say to do this as fast as possible. So we're gonna fly through this pretty quick. So we're gonna start with the lower half of the brace, get it up here, hold it up, start your bolts. So we're gonna torque these down to 90 foot-pounds, and then we're gonna torque these also with the ARP hardware in here. There's a little chamfer in the washer, so you're gonna wanna make sure those sit right and they sit nice against the head of the bolt. All right, so here we have our brand new drive shaft shop, aluminum drive shaft next to the stock drive shaft. The stock one's 2 pieces. You can tell it's not as beefy, so definitely not as strong. This one is a 4-inch diameter, rated over 1,000 horsepower. It's got billet aluminum end caps with chrome ollie internals on the CVs. It's a stronger 1-piece setup, and it's rated at well over 1,000 horsepower, so you can put all that power to the ground. All right, so we got the stock exhaust out, and we got the brand new Cook's exhaust right here. Way better looking part just to begin with. It's got the green caps, straight through resonators all the way back to way smaller mufflers. It retains the valves still, so you don't have any faults. They're gonna bolt back on there, give it a direct replacement fit, and a way better sound than factory. As always, we trust Cook's. They've been doing this since 1962, made in America. You can't beat it, the best exhaust you can get. But enough of that, let's get this thing on the car. All right, so first update of the day, we've got the performance development diff brace already installed. We've got the drive shaft shop aluminum drive shaft in, and the Cook's full exhaust system in with the tips fully aligned, ready to go. We're starting to take the radiator out right now because it had that little leak, so we're gonna get that out, and hopefully the radiator will be here soon so we can slam it right back in. You can actually hear the ocean. All right, it's everybody's favorite time at Speed Society, and it's only fitting if the sun's going down. But it's time to fire this thing up. If nothing's dripping out of the bottom, nothing's at the top, we're good. Let it get to temperature, check for leaks.